Alright guys, as I straighten this thing out, top of the morning to you. It's your boy Roadstar Sports coming to you live. Put a bit of news. Subscribe to the channel, like the content. I really appreciate you guys, all you guys that support me, that appreciate what I do. Hey man, God bless you. Thank you so much for your support. Hey listen, Michael Irvin is reporting what a lot of us Cowboy fans and a lot of media have suspected all along about Micah Parsons. I don't like to continue to talk about the negativities of the Dallas Cowboys, but that seems to be the franchise's history, as the spotlight is always on this team all year round. The Dallas Cowboys seems to always have drama. And Micah Parsons is no exception to the drama circulating around the Dallas Cowboys. Now what we're hearing is that not only is DeMarcus Lawrence what's the word I want to say, frustrated, did not agree and did not coincide with Micah Parsons. They didn't get along, for lack of words. But it seems like other teams who are other players who are of the Dallas Cowboys fold feel the same way about Micah Parsons. Now, Michael Irvin has come out to say that he didn't necessarily want to believe it, but there are other Cowboys who's not feeling Michael Parsons. And I think what it is a lot of players are just fed up with all the shenanigans, the podcasts, the scoping of other teams, associating yourself with other teams. I think they are really getting frustrated with it, and it's getting old. Micah Parsons needs to focus on football. He needs to focus on being a Cowboy, playing football for the Dallas Cowboys and helping to make the defense better and taking the focus off of himself. The last time I checked, the most prolific enforcer on defense, whether it was Ray Lewis, whether it was Deacon Jones, whether it was Reggie White, whether it was Derek Thomas, the list goes on and on and on. They was never, ever focused on themselves. Never focused on themselves. It wasn't a me opportunity. It wasn't a look at me opportunity for these guys. These guys were football. I forgot Lawrence Taylor. Wasn't a self-savant. It's me. But Micah Parsons has placed himself between a rock and a hard place. And I am under the conclusion, from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, don't be surprised if Micah Parsons is dealt away from the Dallas Cowboys. He hasn't got a contract yet. A lot of reports have speculated contract or mega contract, big contract, ultra contracts, deals in the works between Dallas Cowboys and Micah Parsons. But let's not lose focus on what Jerry Jones has done in the past. Now, Jerry Jones is in that mode now of the Jerry Jones of old, getting things done. And I still have in the back of my mind, if you go back and look at the podcast I talked, months ago, that Jerry Jones could ultimately pull and use a Micah Parsons the way he did Herschel Walker trade and get this team where he really wants this team to be. Micah Parsons I'm thinking Micah Parsons is rubbing the Cowboys the wrong way. Now let's not also forget that Stephen Jones and the Joneses family was not happy about Jerry Jones ultimately bringing in one Deion Sanders primetime. Everybody wasn't on board with that in terms of the Joneses family because of the aura that came with Deion. Well, Deion didn't have this kind of negativity. Andre Rison did, but Deion didn't. Deion was just flamboyant. Deion was just flashy. But Micah Parsons is different. Micah Parsons is a headache. Micah Parsons is the baby that's always into something. He's always messing with the sockets in the wall, trying to put something in the sockets. He's always, looking in the oven. He's always messing with the eyes on the stove. I mean, the Micah Parsons is always doing something. And so I think that's rubbing on the Dallas Cowboys, and I think the Cowboys is ultimately going to make a decision about Micah Parsons soon because they are trying to build this roster friendly to make us a run. And I'm not going to say Super Bowl, but it is Super Bowl or bust. But I don't want to use the S word right now, but the playoffs definitely. The Cowboys want to make the playoffs and then ultimately make a push towards their ultimate goal. But Micah Parsons and his shenanigans, I believe, is starting to wear on the Dallas Cowboys. And we're probably going to see a big move or a big plunge or a big splash very, very soon. Other news is the Cowboys could potentially be eyeing a trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers to get Pickens. I'd like to know your comments about the Cowboys picking up the receiver Pickens from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, if he's going to be productive, yes. But we don't need no more shenanigans. We got Micah Parsons to deal with, and we already got a problem child in that aspect. Hey, this Road Star Sports coming to you live early this morning. I don't normally do lives early this morning, but that came across, and I wanted to get you guys talking about what do you actually think about Micah Parsons' trade, a Herschel Walker trade with Micah Parsons? Are you guys with it? Are you tired of the shenanigans and the BS that comes along with Micah Parsons in his mouth? Or are you with it? You think that's relevant football? Let me know your comments in the feeds. Have a good day. God bless you guys. Road Star Sports, making sense somehow.